Good news to everyone that is watching and, of course, listening to me right about now. It is good to be speaking to you at this time, and I do believe that there is a reason as to why things happen. And sometimes you may be going through a test. Listen, that Jesus also went through a test, and it is out of the test that you produce a testimony. So many people love testimonies, but they never want to go through a test. The Bible says that Jesus was led by the Spirit in the wilderness to be tested, or to be tempted, so to say, to be tempted. So there is a test that awaits you. Um, Many of you that went through the school program, I know many people went through school, and whether it is kindergarten, it is high school, it is university, you always were given tests. You were given tests, and the examiners expected you to pass. So, my brothers and sisters, some of you are going through a test, and I believe that if you are obedient to God, you will pass the test. Many are the afflictions of the righteous man, but the Lord delivers him from all. I want to tell you that God will deliver you from all your afflictions, from all your problems. Just trust in God. Just trust in God. Just have faith in God. God will restore you. Bible says that he will restore unto you the years that the locusts have eaten. Every year that the locust has eaten, God promises restoration. Today's word is from the book of Acts chapter 9 verse 36 to 43. Acts chapter 9 verse 36 to 43. It reads, "At Joppa there was a certain disciple named Tabitha, which is translated Dorcas. This woman was full of good works and charitable deeds which she did. But it happened in those days that she became sick and died. When they had washed her, they laid her in an upper room. And since Lydda was near Joppa, the disciples had heard that Peter was there. So they sent two men to him, imploring him not to delay in coming to them. Then Peter arose and went with them. When he had come, they brought him to the upper room. And all the widows stood by him, weeping, showing the tunics and garments which Dorcas had made while she was with them. But Peter put them all out and knelt down and prayed. And turning to the body, he said, Tabitha, arise. And she opened her eyes, and when she saw Peter, she sat up. Then he gave her his hand and lifted her up. And when he had called the saints and the widows, he presented her alive. He presented her alive. He presented her alive. I may not know what is dead in your life. It could be a business that is dying. It could be hope. It could be something that is not working out. You don't actually recognize yourself. But I want to tell you there is life that God can offer you. The Bible says it clear that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. The life is everlasting. And Jesus refers to himself as the living water, the bread of life. My God, he is the bread of life. Now the Bible says at Joppa, there was a certain disciple. She was a disciple of Jesus, a woman of God. Some of you are used to men that are disciples, but they were women that moved with God. They were women that walked with God. They were women that believed in God. And the Bible says this woman was called Tabitha. That was her name, which is translated to Dorcas. So Tabitha and Dorcas are the same name. The people that are called Dorcas, others are called Tabitha. It is the same name. Her name was called Tabitha, which is translated to Dorcas. This woman was full of good works and charitable deeds which she did. That's what the Bible says. She was full of good, not half, not a quarter. Not a quarter. Some of you, you are halfway. Or you do good works small, small. No, this woman was full of good works. She was full. If you were looking for someone that was good, that had good deeds, good works, charitable deeds, when they called people who were number one in charitable deeds, Dorcas was number one. But the Bible says, but it happened that in those days that she became sick and died. Despite the fact that she was a good woman. Good people also face bad things. Bad things happen to good people. She died. But the women there could not let her go. Why? Because she had value. She was of importance to society. Listen, everything that you do has implications. Everything that you do has implications. Everything that you do, small or big, it is of impact to someone. Whether it is of a bad impact or a good impact. I want to tell you, be of a good impact to society. When Peter came, to cut the long story short, when Peter came, the widows presented tunics. They began weeping and showing the tunics which Dorcas had made while she was alive. This was evidence. This was a testimony that this woman was still needed. Cut the long story short is that the woman was brought back to life because of what she did. Brothers and sisters, God can lift you up. God can heal you. God can restore you. Hope this word has blessed you. And I hope this word has encouraged you. Shalom.